Did we already experience the stock market crash, or are we in for something a little bit more devastating than we already experienced? Check it out in today's video. All right, so I've been asked this several times over the past 2 weeks as far as my thoughts on what I believe the stock market is going to do, and if we already experienced the bottom of the market with the crash we had right after the coronavirus pandemic broke out, or if there's still more to come. What I think is important to first take note of is that what I say in this video should not be taken as financial advice and is merely my opinion based on both historical data and present data. But let's get really clear here. The real question isn't, is there going to be another crash? The real question is, what should I do with my money, right? Should you start buying stocks right now so you can ride the wave back up and increase those gains quite substantially, almost 20 to 30%? Or should you hold off, not buy stocks yet, short the market, or just wait until it hits another bottom? Once again, I will preface this by saying I am not a financial advisor, but I will tell you what I am going to do and what I believe. So personally, I am not buying any stocks at the moment. I believe the market is still going to hit another bottom, especially with the stark warning we received last night, which will actually be 2 nights ago when this video is uploaded, from President Trump regarding the potential death toll Americans only will face, as far as those numbers are concerned, in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And it's quite frightening to see what that number was, and the markets responded today, and today is Wednesday, April 1st, indicating that they're heading back down. The market dropped almost 1,000 points again today, and the futures for tomorrow are already showing another 1,000-point drop tomorrow, which would be today when this video is uploaded. So what do I believe? I believe the market is still destined to fall further. But why do I believe that? Well, because if you calculate and do some of the math, when the market hit its low of, I believe, 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, it hit that 18,500 number, 18,500 points. The Dow Jones is what I'm speaking of here. And that 18,500 number indicated a new bottom. However, the market then went on a massive 3-day gain tear and shot all the way back up and rebounded to where its rebound point should have been, which was about 22,500 points. However, what we didn't experience, based on historical data, indicates that typically there will always be a double bottom, and that second bottom will actually indicate the market drop and the real base bottom. We haven't seen that yet from this entire start of the recession, start of the market downturn. So what we have in front of us is we have that 18.5 number. Now, I personally believe, and this is a broad range, but I personally believe that next double bottom, I believe we're heading toward the 15.2 to 17.5 number as far as the points in the Dow Jones index. So I don't really know if that's going to happen, but I believe that's where we're trending. And I believe that there's a lot of problems that are being caused that some of us are overlooking, like the fact that last week the U.S. announced that 3.3 million Americans filed for unemployment. For those of you that don't know, that is 4.8 times higher than the last all-time high unemployment filing week in U.S. history. And what's even more concerning is that the Fed is already throwing out potential numbers at the peak of almost 30 to 40% unemployment. Now, will that be 30 to 40% unemployment ongoing for a long period of time? Likely not, because the coronavirus pandemic has caused lots and lots of shutdowns, so they're talking about a peak. But still, that is indicating a peak of 30 to 40% of unemployment in the United States. Now, that number may just blow over some people's heads, but that is mind-boggling, and that is a highly concerning number. So what I believe is, I don't think that the market panic and the volatility in the market is quite done. In fact, I think it's still just getting started. know we experienced a lot of that volatility right off the bat, right when everything started happening, and then it's been so inconsistent every other day. You'll see the market up one day, down the next, up one day, down the next. But I think with the new data and all of the new information we're receiving about potential death tolls, about potential unemployment rates, about the shutdown getting extended until April 30th, I think what we're going to see is we're going to continue to see that market trend downward. And I personally will not be investing my money in purchasing and buying stocks until I see that double bottom. And I'm going to have to watch it closely, and I would recommend you do the same and you do your own research before you make any financial decisions as far as the market is concerned. But that is my personal belief, and I believe that's where we're headed. But I think what you need to make sure you do is save your money, make sure you have a stockpile of savings, create an emergency fund if you haven't already, which hopefully you have, because we're starting this entire downturn, and hopefully you've got that money saved up in case of emergencies like a layoff or something happening around you. But those are the key things that I would do at the moment. And then watch for that double bottom. Watch for that next bottom in the market. I'll try to keep you guys updated. But I received a lot of questions regarding that and what I believe or what people think I should do and where I believe it's heading. So I figured I would share my thoughts with you. I hope it was helpful. If it was, I would kindly ask that you drop a like down below. Comment if you've got any questions, and I'd love to hear your feedback too. This is open dialogue, guys. We're all in quarantine. There's a lot of time to have discussion, so please go ahead and comment below. And lastly, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already to continue enjoying some awesome content during this time. And I've got a lot of it coming because I'm just trying to help you out and be the best prepared you can be. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and I hope that you are doing well and you have prepared for these type of moments. If you haven't, it's okay, but start right now. And I'll catch you on our next video.